Hello, everyone. Let's see who's here. Let's see. Hello, Spaceman. Hello, Tenet. Welcome, Bliss. How you doing? How's everyone doing? It is
Happy Friday.
Time for members minis in probably 30 minutes.
Are you opening up a Yu-Gi-Oh pack?
Yes, I went to the Dollar Tree and they had this for like $3.
What the hell? First of all, false advertising. Dollar Tree, $3. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Secondly, this is like a blast from my fucking childhood.
Well,
What's up, Quick Zip?
Rev got first, second, and third too. Yet he's not here.
Yeah. You might want to shift your mic just a little bit. It's a little bit echoey.
Yeah, I know. I'm so far away. I was grabbing something because of Snap, but I also got some dark chocolate covered rice cakes.
Nice. I'm not much of a dark chocolate guy myself, unless it's like got mint with it. Dollar Tree has items items over $3. It's truly Jover. Yeah.
My precious spender money on a plastic crack.
Building a Gladiator Lancer? Congrats, dude.
Cool. It's not a Land Raider, but cool.
Yeah. Fun fact, you can take the Sikaran body from the Horus Heresy tanks, and if you take off the side sponsons, it fits almost the exact same profile as a Gladiator, if you ever want to run your Horus Heresy models in 40k.
Can I just take the turret and put it on top?
Probably.
Are you still normal? No. Okay, but let's see.
The only thing we're spelling is the T.
Yeah.
Which I actually don't have any.
Okay, so there's 3 cards in a pack, which is also why these are kind of cheap. And there's also one quote-unquote rare card. Let's see what the rare card is first. Sorry, it'll be something crappy that I have no idea what it is. The truck is the most painful thing I've ever done in school. And let's see what the random rare card is. No idea what the fuck that is.
Gagagoo Punk Wild something or other.
Let's open some packs, see what we get. Probably garbage too. Yup, garbage. I mean, this one's cool. Too bad it's not hollow.
Yeah. It's the white chocolate of Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah, I know. Hello, Phaedros. How you doing? Welcome back. Okay, what do we get now? Winged Haribo. I already have this in like. I already have
Winged Haribo coming
rare
at
version
you.
of that. Whatever. Only 2 cool cards.
Tomorrow or after stream, Harrow.
Yes, right after stream if you're a member, if you're a channel member.
Yeah.
Like probably
playing the IRL gotcha. No, we're not hunting for Labubu's, Phaedros.
And then gotta start some weird sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Okay, yeah, I went to my game store, got some contrast paints that I actually needed for this, and also I can use them later on down the line for other projects. Good thing too is that my game store is moving 7 minutes down the road, so it's a little bit closer. And they're gonna have more space, and they said they would want to actually start Warhammer tournaments.
Hell yeah. Unfortunately, the Highlander Warhammer tournament I was going to go to tomorrow, no one signed up for it. And I guess I can understand why, because it's kind of niche. And also, they announced the big-ass Apocalypse game that they're doing next month. So I imagine people are like choosing what are they going to actually, you know, work on.
I'm afraid of you. It's weird.
The roll of yeah, Panzer, sure. There. Let me pull up my list. What I was going to take. It was a very strong and mighty list. Here we go. I made this list 2 weeks ago. I'm running the end. Yeah, I don't hate it. I'm just I don't care anymore, and that's the sad part.
The question is, mod support, and is Inferno Plus gonna do Cursed Halo HD?
You know what? That's actually fair.
If he does that, that'd be hilarious.
So I'm running the new Lysander detachment for this list. It's Lysander, a captain in Terminator armor, 10-man Termi assault squad, a 5-man Terminator squad, Leviathan dreadnought, and a Mastodon.
That's mean.
No, we never purged Phaedros. We never did. Mastodon low-key is just a little overcosted. It's just so difficult to kill.
Yeah. Yeah,
let me go over the...
we never do server purges, just you probably left on accident.
Yeah. You'd lie if you knew. Okay, so Panzer, a Mastodon is about 11.5 inches long.
And
it's
5
about
pounds.
Yeah, it's a bunch of resin. So it's 11.5 inches long. It's about 5 to 6 inches tall and 5 to 6 inches wide. It is
a huge bitch.
Yes. Its movement is only 9 inches. It moves less than its total length. Now, I'm gonna go over its stats here. I just want to talk about other stats for like vehicles. Let's take a Land Raider. A Land Raider moves like 10 inches. It's toughness 10.
I think it's toughness 10. I'm pretty sure.
Toughness 10 has like 12, 16 wounds. 2 up save, sometimes a 4 up inful. The Mastodon is toughness 14, which is a big deal because knights go to toughness 13. It has a 2 up armor. It has 30 wounds and has an objective control of 12.
How many points is it?
500 and damn it, just clicked.
I'm calling bullshit because
there's a misinput. 540.
The chunky knights are like 600 plus. I'm calling bullshit. It's not fair.
It can come with 4 las cannons, a siege melta array, which is a 24-inch melta gun with 6 shots, melta 2. Fartin, I'll be real with you. The best packs for opening are the games that you actually play. Or you could even go somewhere else, an entirely different thing. A friend of mine, he got interested in buying these novelty card packs of the Desert Storm or Kuwait War, where it's like these packs from like the 90s.
Oh, like the one that has Osama bin Laden and it's worth a shitload of money?
Yes, he pulled that. It was like a grand.
It's actually worth more.
I think it's it was for like it was like slightly like damaged or something in the packaging. Yeah, but you know, he's doing it for the fun of it. He has a stable job. It's not really about like the fortune finding.
Oh yeah, I might be applying for a job that I can hopefully get.
Congrats, dude. I'm still in the background check for mine. I'm just waiting for my transcript stuff because the transcript people for the colleges I went to, only one of them is willing to send it directly to them, so I'm waiting for them to be mailed to me so that I can put it in an envelope and just mail it to them. It's so annoying. But yeah, here's my favorite part about the Mastodon, by the way, guys. It has transport capacity of 45. It can hold up to 2 dreadnoughts or hellbrutes. And each wound on the dreadnought is how many spaces it takes. So let's say like I do like a brutalis, it's going to take up what, like 10 spots?
I think it has 15.
Transbard, the fuck? No, definitely not 15. A hecaton has like 16, and that thing is chunky. And and I love it. So yeah, it was just Terminators, a Leviathan dreadnought because that's my favorite dreadnought, and the Mastodon. And only one other person signed up for it, and it was the guy who owned or was running the event. So you know, it's just oh well. Yeah, it is a beast. I be farting, and I love your name. Google Mastodon Horus Heresy, and just look at how big it is. It's so
That's what she
insane.
said.
I know, right? Look it up on the internet, Becky. It's legitimately it's if it were slightly wider, you could put your foot in it like a shoe. Mastodon is a large mammal from the... You're thinking of a mammoth?
Mastodon is an animal though.
It is.
Yes. Hello.
Hello, Rev.
Hello.
Okay, I'm looking this up. Mastodon. It's from the Oligocene epoch. Man, that's a lot of Latin. But yeah, the Mastodon's a huge fuck-off elephant.
Yep.
Extinction.
Also, great band.
I need to give it a listen. Every time I think of Mastodon, I just think of Power Rangers.
I was about to say Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin.
Yeah.
Mastodon.
Mastodon's a mammoth relative. Okay.
I'll have to fix that later too. Damn it.
Damn it.
I kind of wish I built this the way that someone else did, where you were able to have the body separate from the carapace.
Fair. And I'm going to answer this question here. Student Spaceman is asking if Horse Heresy spawned. He loves narrative and had some cool ideas for it, but he doesn't know about the community, how many people play it. Student Spaceman, Horse Heresy 2nd edition, it was really fun. There are issues that I have and Handy has about it. We're going to be more or less playing 2. There's a person in my area who's really cool who I'm going to be trying out 3.0 with because he did a couple of games and it seemed to be fine. So hopefully my fears are gone, but whatever.
We shall see.
But yeah. I'm willing to have the newest edition, have an open mind, but otherwise, to keep in mind, they changed Horus Heresy so much because it's now more or less playing Rogue Trader, but with a huge army. But the beauty of Horus Heresy is it's meant to be played by people who, and I'm putting this here, it's meant to be played by people who want to have fun, reenacting historical battles, or just having fun with the narrative flavor stuff. It's not widely out there, your Hartfield DD style, to find a Horus Heresy 2 player's handbook, and in the opening pages describing the game, it describes the game as a gentleman's game. A game where you and your opponent are not there to play to see who wins, but to have fun playing your armies that you loved from the Horus Heresy series. And truthfully, the rules really do reflect that. I play Imperial Fists and Alpha Legion. I've only played a couple of games, so it's like whatever in the sense of my depth and understanding. But even as an oncomer, a greenhorn, I could feel the great difference in the armies and how they worked.
Mm-hmm.
You know a little bit about the 3.0 debacle? Fair enough.
Best thing
and
about
also,
the 3.0 debacle was getting a Saturnine Dreadnought for $60. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Also, how you doing, Ghostzilla?
Yes.
I remember
I'm here
Woundedzilla is also Ghostzilla because your stuff got fucky wucky.
I'm here to eat all the Costco hot dogs.
Hell yeah. Rev, for your little Halloween thing, is that a Sprite or is that a Cerveza crystal in your lap?
Oh, I forgot I had that on. No, that's Juggernaut and Speed Cola.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
If
The hell was that?
League of Legends.
Understandable.
was about to say,
I-
like the only time I've heard someone yell that loud over a microphone was me when I was playing Rainbow Six Siege.
That's fair. I could dig it, Ghost. I could dig it. I don't think I watched Lost Galaxy, but I'm happy if you're happy.
All right. Favorite Power Ranger season? Go.
We've done
before.
this.
Oh yeah. Okay. But for the newcomers, go. Is no one
Dino
gonna
Thunder.
start?
Yep.
Okay, there you go. Go ahead, Egbert.
Dino Thunder and SPD are tied for me. Zilla, just to let you know.
Like I said before, too, the one with the train Megazord.
Oh, that was Rescue Force, I think.
Yeah.
Lightspeed Rescue.
Or Lightspeed Rescue.
The one where they whack the fucking or I think that was either Lightspeed or Time Force that like whacks a train into the past or wherever they need to go. And of
Probably
course,
Time
mine is
Force, because you just literally just said they go to the past. That sounds like Time
Yeah.
Force.
Suited
It's
Spaceman, it lets you play that way, or it lets you play in that flavor and fluff and such. I'd recommend watching SEO Winter's Horus Heresy battle reports. They're really fun.
But yeah,
You have to clean all your guardsmen, Colin. Hey.
yeah, I came in to eat all the Costco hot dogs, crack open a nice, refreshing, crispy Sprite, and say hello to y'all.
Hell yeah.
Because I'm in the middle of a Halloween collab, and I decided, you know what, I need to go take a fucking break. So I dipped out of the voice call real quick.
I need to
What's the
leave these
collab?
hoes.
What's the collab
Anyways.
for? What are you doing?
It's just a
Meth.
Halloween collab.
Doing what? What are you playing?
With meth.
Let me check the lane. Let me check the fucking list of games. I wasn't here for like the beginning part
Damn,
of it, but
Colin.
hold on. Here it is. So they did like a whole opening, just talking section, and then we played. They played Carnival Hunt, which is kind of like a Dead by Daylight clone. Then they played. I actually came in and we actually did play Dead by Daylight. Right now we're doing Jackbox. I don't know if we're gonna do Goose Goose Duck after that. And then towards the end of the night, because that's when everyone's just gonna be just telling stories at that point, we're gonna be in VR chat. In a private lobby, don't worry. But apparently we are allowed to also drink, and oh boy, is that gonna be fun when the others arrive. I'm just gonna tell them all of my spooky real life events that happen to me.
Me no like alcohol.
Andy no like alcohol.
Me rather spend money on trains
Twains, but
than
Handy.
Warhammer.
What if
Queens.
what if the Twains came with alcohol?
Throw the alcohol away.
I think my favorite clip from my favorite YouTubers, The Boys, is the one where they're like in VR chat and they're like, "Yo, Eddie, you finally got your citizenship and own a gun. You know what's great mixing with guns?" And then he responds, "Alcohol." the way that clip goes is so hard. By the way, that is
You're responsible.
we do not encourage you. Yeah, we do not encourage the irresponsible actions that are taken by other people. But we do, however, find it hilarious.
Yes.
But anyways, I shall bid you all farewell. I came in to say hello to my friends.
Okay, goodbye.
Hell yeah. You have a good one, King.
Yes, and just remember, Handy, that you were there when the universe was created.
Not that old. And he buys. He has no money left for alcohol. Well, I mean, here's the thing. I haven't bought. The last thing I officially bought from GW was the Carcharodon's book, and the last Warhammer thing I bought was the $60 whatchamacallit, Dreadnought.
The Nuts of Dread.
Yes, the biggest nut of dread. The Saturnine Dreadnut. It is a very nice dreadnought that I want to paint.
No, David, it would just make him hibernate like the bears getting ready for hibernation.
Yeah, alcohol makes me EP. Also, I got a review another sponsorship. Tabletop
Ooh,
Stronghold. Repeat.
hell yeah.
More videos, more money to spend on stuff. Well, I'm saving it actually for possible medical bills.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fucking God.
Yeah, Magnet Wizard and him be dapping up.
Yeah. There's a Halloween sale going on right now too.
Man, I wish I had money.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, IB, for becoming a member. If you're not in the Discord already, you can link your Discord to your YouTube, and you can post minis for members minis, and we'll look at them in 12 minutes in the members section. Hello, Unkillable Grunt. How you doing? Nope, we're gonna be starting in 12 minutes because I started at like 8:30.
He be farting, David. He be farting. He be playing the ass trombone. So speaking of ass, totally unrelated to that, really. I reached out to every Warhammer Discord that I'm active in, and like I actually know people there, and I can name them and whatnot. Team Orders cladding as hell from the dried primer. Damn, Colin. But I asked everyone this simple question: when playing in a tournament, if your opponent has something like a plasma sight for his score pack destroyers, or let's say a teleport homer for their terminators, and it was either gray unpainted or just a simple base to represent it, would they not be able to get 10 points for having a painted army? And I would say I would say 8 out of 10 people said no. Most of the people who said no, it's not fair. I should say they said 8 out of 10 people said no, you shouldn't lose your points.
Yeah, it's kind of lame because they even say in the rulebook, use a token or something to represent it. They don't expect you to bring the model.
Yes. Majority
Hello,
of the
Ray.
people.
How you doing?
Hello. A majority of the people agreed with that sentiment. Simply, some of them were just for the rough numbers here. Some of them said it feels like a dick move.
It is a dick
Some
move.
of them, yeah, some of them feels it doesn't really go with the spirit of it. Most people who were against it said the thing that you said. It is not an actual part of the army. It is a token to represent something. If this now affects that, let's talk about logistically, where is that going to go? So let's say hypothetically, I have, those judgment tokens.
Mhm.
Because they're printed and they aren't actually painted or whatever, do I lose points for my judgment token stuff? Do Tau players, because shield drones are now tokens and don't need to be on the board, do those need to be painted and set up where you can have easily 30 drones on the board?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And then it goes into if we need things to be fully painted that are not actually units in the army, what about dice, tape measurers, and stuff like that? Because they're, tangentially related to the markers not actually being part of the army, but something to help illustrate what you're doing in the game. Now, 2 out of 10 people, roughly, this is like roughs here, everyone. 2 out of 10 people said, yes, you should have your points deducted.
Thank you,
And of
Fire, for
those-
the 20 months.
Holy shit.
Blank you next week. Welcome
Heck.
back. I'm not saying it.
Yep. So 2 out of 10 people said, yes, you should have it painted. And it broke down to, even though it's a marker, it is something that is a part of your army. Your army you need to supply something. Therefore, whether it's a token or not, it's something that your unit in specific has, and it's only fair that it should be painted up because the unit is painted up. Now, that was the minority in the group who said you should have your points deducted.
Shun the non-believer.
The majority, however, and this was an interesting take that was brought up, was if we are having people be encouraged to paint their armies, I mean properly paint those armies, all the accoutrements that are being used for it, these markers, those should be painted too, because if the intent of the game is to paint your markers and everything, then if the intent is they want you to paint your army, and these are things that are on sprue that you assemble to go with the army, they should be painted to follow the spirit.
Or malicious compliance and do that one meme that someone sent in the Discord earlier.
Which one?
With the miniature fully painted on sprue on a base.
Oh yeah, that, yes.
I'm gonna go with malicious compliance.
So, and that was an interesting thought to me. I didn't agree with it, and I want that to be clear. I do not agree with that take.
I don't either, because that take is dumb.
Yeah, but the thought process behind it, I got, and it even had a minor tangent on, well, if this is the way it's supposed to be here, how much you sell each one?
Huh?
What? Lacuna, do you want to give that a second try?
Is English not your first language?
I'm just gonna assume it's a Friday night and people are getting fucking wasted.
People getting shit faced.
Hell yeah, roll tide. But you know that idea of, I lost my fucking point because of Akunity's poor English. Damn it, Akunity.
I am the beast and Virgo.
Let me try to think of it.
Don't you sell those figures or what? Oh no, I don't do commissions. If that's what you mean. That's the only way I could think of for selling the figures. I don't do painting commissions yet. Thought about it.
2 a.m. there. Fair enough. Well, I lost my train of thought on that. Oh well.
If you didn't remember, it was important.
Buying on the Warhammer shop? Ooh, farting. I feel bad for you. Points per price. It is a rough equivalency.
Yes. Especially for some models. And then when you compare it to other games. Oh yeah, apparently, did you hear that for Trench Crusade? Their website went down because of all the pre-orders.
I didn't hear that. I was assuming if something went down or failed, it's because that weird AWS thing that got destroyed.
Yeah, their site went down for a few hours because of pre-orders. They were getting overwhelmed.
Let's hope they actually ship out things properly, unlike the first time.
Yeah.
Trench Crusade is a dead game. Okay, fire. Oh, this is hilarious. So, you know how TwitchCon was another shit show last week?
Yeah.
So Dan Clancy did a tweet, a super long tweet, and top comment was someone took the tweet and when it ran it through an AI detector. 79% of the text shows AI generation.
I expect nothing less from him.
Yeah. He'd rather be trying to flip women on a stage, accidentally dropping them, and then trying to have sex with them while being married.
And Clancy is a weirdo. I'm wondering if
Yeah.
Amazon is thinking about getting rid of him now.
Yeah. Fun insights I learned about him. So the guy who basically was like handed the keys to Dan Clancy, or like pushed for him to be the new CEO of Twitch, was the former CEO of Twitch. Like it was like a direct handoff type of thing where he had a major hand in it. I prefer my misinformation to be organically grown by a human rather than AI. True and real and fucking based. I would say build more, Scotty. For sure. So the previous guy, I forget his name, but he stepped down from Twitch CEO and he was going for the Google OpenAI CEO stuff. And he tweeted about how women will say, you know that effect that like that NTR whatever cheating thing. But he took it a step further, saying about how women like being like controlled or taken advantage of. And it got really creepy, and the dude did a tweet longer, because it's back in the day of Twit longer, I believe, is when it happened. And it was directly cited because of his whack-ass tweets about women and proclivities like that, that made him lose the OpenAI, and he was the one who pushed for Dan Clancy to take his place. So it should show the type of friends that Dan Clancy has, showing who he is.
Birds of a feather flock together, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah. And even if Dan Clancy wasn't that type of creep or cretin, or cretin, whatever the proper way to pronounce it, I think it's cretin, he actively chose to be around this person and indulge in whatever his fucked up fantasies were. So, to a degree, he's complicit in the way that this man, more likely than not, probably doesn't treat women well. It's like, hey, my friends never said anything wrong about it, which isn't an excuse, but definitely a way you can enable shit.
In certain cases, it's really consensual, non-consensual to run blast with some weird ancient gooner. Twitch too, like how Justin TV Twitch split happened before. Well, I mean, the funny thing is though that I Kick is actually doing well.
Yeah, they're doing better because of Kick is doing better because of Twitch
actually enforcing the rules.
Yeah. Like Raja Jackson getting permanuked.
Basically, you commit a crime, you get banned.
Yeah.
Instead of Twitch, a 30-day suspension.
Yeah.
For the guy that assaulted Amaru.
I like the idea because Tectone got a 2-week ban for calling someone fat.
Yeah.
So that implies trying to sexually assault someone is the equivalent of calling someone fat twice.
YouTube's weird about it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I had a thought about that. That's why I paused, hoping it was gonna fuck with whatever their reader is.
Get banned for one day on your regular day off. Yeah, I know. Hey,
yeah.
when you have your days off, okay, we're gonna ban you that day.
So I like to imagine in their scale of things, trying to kiss someone without their consent is like calling someone fat twice, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But like trying to forcefully kiss someone is like 30 times as worse as telling people to go commit political assassinations.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the thing, Phaedra, actually. The meet and greet section of the area was moderately segregated from the rest of TwitchCon. You had to go through a second line, and while, yes, there were people whose bands were failing, the meet and greet sections were mostly separate and were actively being curtailed by Twitch staff, as we found out that they were actively telling people to go away because they were trying to keep on some type of schedule and ruining the experiences for all folks. So it was a lot less populated in those areas for the meet and greets. So the possibility of that type of person being there to stop it was very limited. Like, incredibly limited.
They also threw out VTuber gifts too.
They did. They threw out pretty much every VTuber's stuff, as far as I'm aware. No VTuber said, "Hey, I got my stuff."
Except
I've only
for
heard the
Iron Mouse
opposite.
because her manager stopped Twitch staff.
Oh,
and
that's
chucking
good.
it.
That's good.
But yeah, Twitch is a sinking ship.
Indeed.
But why are you streaming on it? Well, because it's good to have options.
Yeah.
Although it is not as great for getting discovered as YouTube is.
Very true. Handy, have you re-downloaded Marvel Rivals?
I never even deleted it.
Keck. I'm re-downloading it tonight for Marvel Zombies.
Oh, okay.
If that
funny,
were
babe.
so David, if that were to happen to me, someone were to do that, I would probably be kicked out of TwitchCon because
Reflexive punch
I
to
would-
the face.
well, that's the thing. If I'm did you watch Emaru's like video discussing like how like why the dude got so close before she tried to like stop him?
Mhm. Thought it was Twitch
For those who
staff.
don't know, yeah, she thought it was Twitch staff because a lot of the Twitch staff were just wearing basic clothes, and like some of them had like actual badges on saying Twitch staff. So the idea is, more likely than not, I would have to guess that it would be a Twitch staff person coming over, because why would a person just cut across all these lines if it wasn't like a staff member and it was important?
Mhm.
So more likely than not, they get close to me before the hands would come out. And from there, it really depends on how close the person was, because I saw the video once and I went, okay, this is making me physically uncomfortable. I'm not going to watch it again and again. So I don't really remember how close the person got before they went in for the "where's my hug at" kind of thing. But not to sound like Mark Wahlberg on the 9/11 thing, it would have been a different story if I was there.
It's topical to a mirror thing. It has to do with Sweden. Oh, no, that's
Oh
kind of...
God!
That's getting into politics. No.
Oh God! Fucking Sweden!
Yeah, that's getting into politics. Let's not do that.
Okay, knowing what Twitch staff watch, I'm 80% sure they spawn like that. God damn it! So yeah, I would probably be kicked out of a TwitchCon if that were to happen.
Same.
But
But it
yeah.
would be worth it.
Oh yeah, dude, we would be on like if this were to happen, we'd just go on like the talking tour. Like every podcast would want to talk to the people who were like attacked and assaulted. It's a great press tour. You know, take advantage of the tragedy that happened to us if it were to happen.
Yeah.
Scotty, look up
on Twitch.
Swedish woman, victim of, we'll say, Grape, and you'll see all the stuff about it.
Or to avoid getting in trouble, cultural enrichment.
Oh god. Yeah. So yeah, for those who don't know, and this isn't me tooting my own horn, this is a circumstance of birth for me, that I lived in because of my family's financial and economic, standings at the time. I grew up in a ghetto. I had to learn to walk not like a victim, and I had to learn to be able to run and or to defend myself if something were to happen. That last one very rarely happened because most of the times it happened at school, where you got in more trouble for fighting back and defending yourself rather than starting.
Which is stupid. Can't defend myself.
Yeah, that happened a lot. What's up, Oxy? So yeah, if that were to happen to me, what happened to Emaru? I would like to imagine I've been conditioned to respond, I think, a bit more aggressively. Some would say violently in my defense of such an action.
Nowhere.
By God, that man had a family. So yeah, David, are you implying Handy isn't able to move due to the fact that he has a crippling disability? Is that what you're implying? Are you implying that right now, David?
Bitch, I can move just fine. Well, I can't run very far, but...
You don't need to. And David's like, maybe. Is the New Yorker making fun of people with disabilities?
Yes,
By the way,
is.
Handy, as an aside, I feel like living in New York should be considered a disability.
Ow. Yeah. You're not wrong.
Almost got jumped by a crackhead 2 days ago. Oh God. And that's the worst because they totally see themselves in the right and they're on that crackhead energy. What can I say other than, hey, I'm walking here. I'm like, oh my God. Fuck. Damn. Handy. He fired a shot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, also, I really hope I get this job because then I can actually buy the F2000.
Oh my God.
If it's still there, I'm buying it.
Explain it to everyone else who doesn't know what you're talking about.
So I went to a Pew Pew store lately. Me and my dad were going checking it out because we wanted to see what they had. So they had basically all the cool Pew Pews everyone want. They had a Chris Vector. They had an FN2000. They had the Tabor, and they also had the gun from Starship Troopers. Unfortunately, the FS2000 was ridiculously expensive because, of course, they don't make it anymore. Soon like the FN Scar. But I like the FS2000 more, so... If I get this job or YouTube paid better monthly, then I would get it. But... regularly, I get like... if I post 2 videos... and they do well, I'll get like maybe $500. 500 on the low end, 800 on the high end. But I would love to do YouTube as a full-time job, except the part that sucks is getting paid once a month and not really getting much.
You do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and you're scared of a crackhead? Yeah. See, that's the beautiful part for me. When I had to deal with druggies and homeless for working security, I had like a 6,000 lumen flashlight that I would flash into their eyes at like 2 in the morning. So crackhead strength means nothing when,
your eyes are getting burned out.
Yeah, when you hear the sizzling of the fucking retinas.
Yeah. Face the power of the sun.
Well, it's also one of those things where if I ever had anything happen, I'd have to write a report about it.
Oh yeah.
And in California, like if you ever get into a physical altercation, nobody wins.
Yep. Because California is lame.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Which is why it needs to sink into the ocean.
Okay,
Um,
Ocean. No.
I'm sorry,
No.
what?
I didn't know we're quoting fucking 24 hours. Okay.
Would you like
Oh,
to
in
explain
fact-
yourself? Or do you already
in
ban
fact- no, we're timing them out for 10 minutes for that shit.
them?
My god. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to let that comment go through. God damn it. David adding me in the Discord. Poor little baby child is born in the ghetto. Literally me, David. Literally me. Scotty. It's something derogatory about black people. That's the, and like actual derogatory about black people.
Yeah.
Like not even like your 4chan level of racism where it's like, okay, that's clever. You know it's really there for the zinger, not for the hate. This is the actual like slogans that were used in like, the 50s.
I wonder if that's
Dead
the same
ass.
person that was trying to start shit a few weeks ago.
No clue. Let's look up channel activity. That is their first time talking in channel. Is that.
Not a very good start.
No. Oh man. Yeah, because I look at their chat log activity. It's a one message and it's this message has been deleted by Inkbar. View deleted message here. You go, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Not a very good start.
This man would be dead in Compton. Without
Yep.
See, he did it the right way though. If there's a right way to be racist.
There's never a white way to be racist. Racist is
It almost
bad,
sounded like you
bro.
said there's never a white way to be racist. Like, no, there's a very white way to be racist. It's called redlining. No, but so he didn't use any slurs. I'll give him that. No words. Oh, you have mutual combatant laws in Canada, which is definitely a fake place and not real whatsoever. That's actually kind of based.
I mean, Tejas does too.
Yeah, they do. Oh man.
I think dueling needs to make a comeback.
I
Between
could see that. I
politicians.
could see a lot of trouble coming from it as well.
Well, no, it has to be officially sanctioned duel.
Yeah. Look, what was the reason? And one said remotely racist. You know the chant "Go back to your country" thing? That's basically what he said, guys. But with a, let's say, something to do with simians of some kind.
And let's just stop it there.
Yeah. No one here was like, yeah, like we were just talking about how we dislike California because the laws hurt people who are trying to defend themselves. Julie definitely needs to come back, curb some egos. Mike Tyson put it best, some people got really comfortable not being scared about getting punched in the face.
Yep. 100%.
I'm just thinking that the message he wrote, I'm still stuck on it, Handy. I'm sorry. I just gotta like get this out of my system. The way he wrote about it, it's like he said it specifically about one of us. Did he think I was black?
I don't know.
Because I talked about. Did he think I was black because I talked about growing up in a ghetto
I
and
don't
being
know,
poor?
maybe.
Because he sees your hands and he knows you're not black.
I'm Native American though.
Yeah. Oh man.
But yeah, not a great start.
I think if. Yeah. No. Ah. God.
I mean, if they come back and say
uh,
something stupid again, it's the hammer this time.
Igbar, you're not black. I thought you were dark woke. Dude, I don't give a shit about. I think dark woke is one of the stupidest things ever, and I think Lilith Lovett is never going to outlive the shame of coining the term dark woke. It's just an excuse for people with a political agenda to beat the shit out of each other, and that's more or less where we're going to end that there, because that does go into the politics. But yeah. I have never. I generally think he thought I was black.
Oh, fuck. 40,000, yes.
Yeah.
The 40,000 Warhammers.
I missed the joke. No fire. I saw the joke and I pivoted because I hate the term dark woke. Ah, God. To think. Lilith Lovett and I used to be mutuals. Anywho, racism we should focus on is xenophobia. Hell yeah, farting.
Yeah, humanity #1. Let's go.
If you're not Dark Ikbard art starts now. No, my no. I get confused for being a black person when I'm not. Dark Ikbard arc starts now. What did he mean by this, chat? Especially Tao. Fair enough, Scotty. Fair enough. Tao, known
dirty
for
fish
being
soap
psychers.
people.
We hate them.
Damn Tao.
Damn Tao and their hoof pornography.
Their propaganda.
God damn.
That just made the rest of the stream weird.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking if he did say the slur, do you think that would have been like me getting a free check for another N-word pass to lose in a gamble on League of Legends?
I don't know.
Because if anything, if he did say naughty words, like I was doing a service, I was taking his N-word pass off the streets and like donating it to a good home, like a rescue puppy. That's definitely how words work, right, guys?
I don't know about that.
Oh man. So yeah, how about that Members miniatures? Can't
Yeah,
confirm
how about
Ikbard
Members
has the pass. Oh shit. Okay, time to go play Vagar on League of Legends.
How the Tyranids commit half the crimes you. No, delete that.
Okay, yeah. Oh man. That's getting way into the politics.
We're not going there.
So
guys.
that's
we talk about Warhammer here.
So that is a good question. What if people start quoting Hate Monger?
What about per capita?
We're gonna teach him about per capita. Oh my god. Is it bad that it took me a second to register that David was talking about Black Panther for BP? Because I'm so used to Black Panther being called the Tickle Monster.
Yeah. Everyone called him that until all the players got good with him.
I still
And then
call him the
also-
fucking tickle monster.
And then I'll support mains and bitch and complain.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Bucky gets another fucking buff.
Bucky is slowly becoming like Rise or whatever his name was from League of Legends, where it's just
Yeah.
this combo does this ability, this combo does that. But if you do this, ho ho, ho, you get another shield.
Pretty much.
Oh my god, Scotty, that's so lovely that a mod decided to call you names. Right? Oh, he didn't. Yeah, he called you names. Yeah, that's such a shame.
Okay, let's set up members minis, and I'm just gonna leave my camera right there because I don't feel like readjusting it. Okay, let's see what we got. And now maybe. Okay. I'm just gonna start trying to group these together. Just to make my life easier. Let's see, okay. That one, okay. Yeah, he did. Let's do Scotty first up because he has more. But I hope everyone is having a good Friday. This is just a reminder that the new video is coming out on Sunday. If you want to watch it a day or two early, you can become a YouTube member and you'll be able to see it a day early, a day and a half early. Anything else from Scotty? Nope. Let's go Emeralds now. I find it weird though how it sometimes cuts off people's names, but other times it doesn't, and it's kind of annoying.
That is odd.
The streamer mode, it does that.
Also, Fart, how you doing?
Oh,
Speaking of fart, I be farting. Just let you know, Gilman was brought back in 8th edition.
yeah.
So he's alive. He was in stasis, but brought back, from the brink. So I got an Amazon delivery of bed sheets in today, and I just left the box open with all the sheets out. My cat's now like napping in the fucking box. How do you know he was not alive? This man has never seen your vain Excalibur content. Fire, he could have been more recently into the hobby. Could have missed it. Maybe he's now recently coming back into it during 9th and 10th edition, not knowing about the 8th edition, like, fast forward of plot. And Oxy, that's great to hear about the kit bashing and the modifying of everything. That's fucking great. I love kit bashing.
Okie dokie, let me move my microphone so everyone can hear me. So first up we have David with the Carapace of a Knight. Which one is it though? Does he say? No, he does not. David,
Way to go, David.
Carapace is that?
It looks like a carapace.
Yes, it does. Indeed, it does.
You got a mouthful of something.
Rice cracker. You're repainting your
You can't
Lancer.
say
Okay.
that. Handy.
Mm.
We're gonna have to time you out now.
Just stop.
Chat, point and laugh at Handy.
Okay, well, what, we have a Night Lancer.
David, are you adding that to your dossier that I'm black?
Will you stop, please? Hey, masking nicely.
And abruptly, but okay. I'll play along. So yeah, he's working on the Lancer again. I'm curious to see what he does.
Yep. But freehand is now going to be on it. Next, we have another Krieg horsey.
Yeah. That is, I believe, yeah, that's for Lord Marshal Dreyer.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's been knocking it out of the fucking park.
Mm-hmm.
So, farting, if you're linked your Discord with your YouTube account, you'll see at the very, very top of the Discord, there is the Shield Captain Hangout, and there's the Members Miniatures channel under that you can post it into.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is a nice looking horsey. Next up we have... I think this is more of that horse, or is it a different one? No, it's a different one. This is one of the old resin ones, it looks like.
This is...
I think it is one of the
Waiting for
old
the
resin
stream.
ones.
I'm just waiting for the stream to catch up. That is his kit bash for a Lord Solar as a Kriegsman.
Yes, what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure that's the old resin kit. I can tell by the way it looks.
The way it looks more malnourished and less biomechanical.
Yep, that too.
It's a mini diorama, and I love it. This is purely a me thing. People do it all the time when they're making mini dioramas, and it's not breaking any rules. I like it when the diorama ends where the base ends, so there's zero overhang. That is purely a me thing.
Yeah. I mean, nonetheless, it looks like it's coming along very nicely. Your truck is done. Well, I mean, you can even send stuff that's in progress. This is the way it works.
Yeah.
Next, we have a Krieg, probably tank commander, I'm gonna guess. Judging by the fact that he ain't got no legs.
Lieutenant Diane.
You ain't got no legs.
I got ice cream, Lieutenant Diane.
Lieutenant Diane, I got ice cream.
Fun story about that. There's a Bubba Gumps in the Universal like plaza area where like you go through security and everything like that, but you don't actually go into the like parks.
Mm-hmm.
And we're part of the Landry Select, which gets you like almost immediate seating and like free stuff from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
So we go to Bubba Gumps like once a month, and we get a bunch of free stuff. It's amazing.
Hey. Well, it's looking pretty good. Not sure if that's a hair that got painted right there.
I do not believe that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too thick to be a hair, and it matches the thickness of like the other parts of the uniform.
Yeah. Well, it's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, David, for sharing. Next up, we have some miniatures from
You are
Emil.
masterful in your ability to highlight shit, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
David, and that is a high compliment.
Yes. Next, we have a Land Raider from Emil Davi.
Land Raider, I barely know her.
Does that say
It's
Scooter?
beautiful. It could be just...
Or Scotty?
No, it's Scotty. Yeah, it's Scotty.
Wait, is that... Oh,
That's your Scotty?
Oh, did I... Oh wait, no, yeah, because I saw. Never mind. Sorry, this is from Scotty.
What did you say?
had.
Because I was focused.
I said Emil because I thought I had Emil stuff in next up, but it's not.
Nope.
Sorry
it's
about
Scotty.
that. Yep, this is Scotty. He's
It even says it on the
sorry.
Land Raider.
I'm sorry. You also need to dust your Land Raider. There's some dust accumulating on top of it.
That's how you know he's a real Warhammer player. It's been getting dust since 8th and 9th edition.
Yes. But it looks pretty good.
It
like
is
it.
clean.
Well, clean paint wise, the mini could use a dusting. Because then it would shine even better.
Shining.
But it looks good nonetheless. Next up we have, I believe this is the new Space Wolves character, also from Scotty.
Yep.
This is for a commission.
It's a test run for a commission.
Yeah. Looks pretty good. Yes, looking good.
Also,
need
completely
to-
missed this.
Hmm?
We got a first-time chatter, Foogers. I feel like I'm saying a slur saying that. He can't put down the cup. I don't know what the fuck that means. I think that's a sleeper activation phrase. Everyone, check on
Can't
your
stop
loved ones
painting,
right
probably.
now. Gotcha. Either that or he has a drinking problem.
Are you going to be cleaning up some areas? Because it looks like you got some overspill of blue and also some red on the shield. So you might want to clean some spots up. But nonetheless, it looks like it's coming along very nicely.
Yeah, and also IB Farton wants to know what's the what do you use for the basing there? And you know what? It could be lean. It could be lean.
Yeah, I got a drinking problem. I'm out of alcohol.
Or to quote the great country song, I don't think I have a drinking problem. I think I figured it out.
It looks pretty good. And then next up we have a Helbrecht.
Hell yeah. Helbrecht's got me hell bricked up. God damn. We were
It's a
talking about
good-
this on Wednesday. I'm impressed at how smooth that gold went on. I'm actually jealous.
I also do like the yellow pistol too.
Yeah.
Don't really see that.
It's nice. I like how it's kind of like, it almost looks like it's a faded kind of yellow.
Grimaldus. Wait, did I say the wrong thing again? I said Helbrecht.
Yeah, and I just wanted to double down for saying hell bricked up.
Oh yes. I'm sorry. It's late. I'm tired. I only got like I fell asleep at 5.
God damn, that's been a while since that happened.
Yeah, because I was working on a model railroad layout plan. That's why.
Fair enough. Also, I have a soft spot for Grimaldus because he literally saved my favorite Space Marine chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to the Celestial Lions.
Looks pretty good.
Good boys in a bad world. Yeah, I like the snowy stuff going on there. I
Yeah.
can dig that very muchly.
And the little guys that follow him around too look pretty good.
Yeah, I like how the unnatural the skin is on the servitors. It's like, yeah, that's not supposed to be a healthy thing.
Yeah. But they look pretty good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I actually lost. I have a Chaplain Grimaldus. I'm somehow missing servitors, and I need to get new ones.
Oof. But I mean, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, look at the folds that he did for the flag there.
Yeah, the banner looks pretty good.
Yeah,
Skeleton
that's
too.
some good recess shading. I just smacked the shit out of my mic with my ring. God damn.
Damn. Give it that backhand.
Damn, son. I pimp slapped my microphone.
Yeah.
And I God damn it. I'm DMing a meme to David because Handy won't let me say funny jokes on stream.
It looks pretty good. And yep, that's all there from Scotty. Thank you, Scotty, for sharing. Did pretty good. Everything looks pretty good. Just some little commission thing, a little bit of cleanup is necessary. But other than that, it looks very good. Everything else looks good. And also dust off your Land Raider too, please. Okay, next up we have Emil with some Grey Knights that I think he scaled up. Yes, he
I
did.
believe they're the scaled up ones.
Yes, they are. They have been scaled up using the Indominus Terminators. Oh yeah, speaking of Indominus Terminators, I couldn't find them for a few days, and then I found them.
Leviathan?
Yeah, Leviathan, and then I also realized I am missing some clan rats. I don't know where 18 of them are.
Oh crap!
Yeah, they're probably in one of my Warhammer boxes somewhere in a bag. Is where I think
Remember,
they
models
are.
people like Candy. Yeah, that's pretty good. Ikbar giving multiple reasons why he likes the models.
Well,
It's
I mean,
almost like
I give critiques to like clean up this right here.
But for me, in my it's almost like I was originally going to become a teacher, so you have to be able to point out and instruct on very particular things to point offhandedly.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of that sneaking through, but then I decided I like money
Yes.
And happiness.
and happiness. Yeah, I was going to hate my coworkers,
And also
if I
not
didn't teach them.
getting the kids being little shits and hitting you and them getting no repercussions. That's happening a lot lately. Of teachers getting injured.
Yeah, and they can't fight back.
Yep. But they use some very nice looking Terminators that are scaled up. Looking pretty good.
I don't get the 6-7 memes, so yeah.
On either next up we have an Inquisitor and the Monkey.
It's called abuse, god damn it. Yeah,
Monkey.
the Joe Carroll weaponsmith.
Yeah.
Is that a monkey? He's got a gun! Bang, bang.
Is that supposed to be a redone Captain Underpants, it looks like?
I believe it is.
Yeah, so he doesn't look too terrible now. The Lego Yoda death noise, get it right. That looks pretty good. I like the monkey. Monkey looked pretty good. Did a good job of also making the Captain Underpants mini look more tolerable. A lot more tolerable. My god, do I hate that new miniature. It looks like it's from Spy Kids 3D. And if people know what I'm talking about, you'll know. Ah, shit. Drop my phone.
I gotta step away for a moment or five or
catch okay.
water over Mrs. Zigbard's keyboard.
Ah, okay. Saw the footage prop up in the school system. Music paused itself. Okay, which one is next? I believe it's more from Emil, yes. Okay, nope, this isn't Emil. Now we get to... who's this? This is Helbrecht. Whip Black Templar Dreadnoughts because my Dark Angels made me sick of the Redemptor kit. Looks pretty cool. The giant sword from the Grey Knights kit make it look pretty cool too. Looking like some really cool Black Templars Dreadnoughts.
Yeah, I'm loving all the chains wrapped around the stuff. Taking the Armiger chains, sword, whatever thing it has, chainsaw arm.
Yeah. And
I
magnetizing.
think and I didn't realize how well that scaled, frankly, for the Contemptor.
Yeah, the connection's actually similar too. If you do it correctly. Although it looks like what he did is he took the... I believe that's the Volkite Culvern arm, and he attached the chainsword to it. David? I know what you gotta say. You gotta say the grandpa in the wheelchair. And fuck you. Well, looks pretty neat.
Yeah,
Also, the banner looks pretty cool. The various skulls. The big bonk stick. Very clever kit bashing.
I'm also enjoying the nice and simple basing technique on here. It's great and elaborate basing is great, but sometimes it's if you don't want to take away from all the eye candy that's on the model, a nice simple basing on the model is going to help you draw the eye towards everything going on that you want to see. so it's not trying to split your attention.
Mm-hmm. I'm wondering if he's going to be modifying the eagle, maybe, because that's, or removing some of the Custodes iconography.
Maybe?
Because people will just think it'll be a Custodes Contemptor is the problem.
What's up, Adeptus Retartes?
The fuck? That's a name.
Is
No,
this your
that's
first
an A.
time here, Mr. Retardes?
Oh my god.
So how's it? How's it?
How's it hanging?
Well, I'm just curious if he's also... It's your first time on 40K Live. Well, we have a little thing we like to do here handy. It's your channel. You get to do the questions. I get to make the
Yes.
content.
Oh, haha. Then why don't you make my videos for me?
I don't know. You edit better than me. That's why.
Yeah. Yes, welcome. What
Chat,
army
do you want to
play
see a video?
What army do you play under paint? Yes is a valid answer. Okay, but thank you for sharing, Halbrecht. It looks pretty good. It looks like it's coming along nicely. Okay, next we have Ickbard with some
Hi, it's
celestial
me.
lines. And I also see a rhino you're working on in the background.
Yep, give me a second. God damn it.
Yes, I make videos. We will wait for Ickbard to be back to talk about the miniatures he painted. Holy shit, I am tired. Went to bed at 5, woke up at 11:30. Yippee. Oh my god, let's see. What do I gotta do on the miniature? I gotta... Oh, I gotta... Wow, shit. I'll do that after members miniatures. And then I gotta finish the video by doing the thumbnails. Well, I actually have to watch the video to see if everything rendered correctly. If it didn't, oh boy, I gotta fix it till it renders correctly. Yay. So much fun. I love rendering videos and it's screwing up. Okay. I wonder when he'll be back. Have you covered Darnieth Lysander? No, I have not. I am not a lore channel. I'm more of a commentary channel. I don't like doing lore because there's a lot of competition in the niche, and also because I don't really read as many books as the lore tubers do. Rendering machine. Well, the problem is just like if there's a random like screw up on a video transition or something that moves, like causes it to glitch out and like become all blocky. That's happened before. Well, used to happen. But I'm gonna amount that to ages ago when my graphics card was dying. Do you just complain and paint a lot? I paint for live streams, and the complaining part is just a joke. It's a bit. But most of what I complain about is just UW increasing the prices every year or every 6 months. Holy shit. Ugh. Man. Damn it, I'm all out of rice cakes. What are we painting here, Terminators? Okay, so Leo, this is what I do every 2 weeks on stream, which is called Members Miniatures, which is where the YouTube members and the Twitch subscribers get to post their the stuff they painted, like finished projects, stuff they're working on. They get to post it in the members section, and me and my friend Ickbard go over it every 2 weeks and give them critiques, tell them what we like about them, what they can improve about them, and also as a means for them to see how they've improved over a set amount of time. Because I think we're about to get, like, after this members miniatures, then in 2 more weeks, that'll be the 30th week of doing members miniatures. Is it though? But what I am painting, when we get back to the painting screen is a Neurotyrant. The only Tyranid I still own. Okay, who the... give me a second. Something... Oh, that's what it is. A spider decided to take up residence on my camera. Going to have to take that web down tomorrow. What happened to your other nids? I sold them. I didn't really want Tyranids that much. So I got rid of them and I kept one Neurotyrant. Because it's it's literally the only Tyranid mini that I thought looked cool out of the, out of the Leviathan box.
I'm back. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. So I kept the Neurotyrant. It was the cool miniature out of the box that I liked. 30th and final week as Handy becomes a proper gamer. Yes, Ikbar, you want to talk about your Terminators that you've done?
Yeah, so these are Celestial Lions. I love them. So these are just a teensy bit slapdash, but I did get to have some fun trying out some techniques. Namely being everything that you see that's white here is an oil paint rather than acrylic.
Ah, how'd that work out?
It worked out. I think the results speak for themselves. They worked out pretty damn good. They're very forgiving in removing. You can thin them down with white spirits very goodly, very bigly amounts of just spread evenly. Like I take like maybe the size of like half a pea of the acrylic, put it in my little
acrylic. You mean the oil?
Oil, thank you. It's a long day.
That's just mine. You play Crimson Fist?
Crimson
Nice.
Fist? Hell yeah. And so I take that oil, like half a pea of it. I get like 2 brushfuls of the white spirits to thin it down, and I just coat over it, and it gets in all the crevices and cracks, and it's easy for me to wipe off with a paper towel. Then I take it to the bathroom, go and I turn on my hair dryer, and I just wave it back and forth in front of them. I alternate between warm air and cool air, and it cures the oil paints within minutes. Now, if you don't thin them down enough to where they aren't watery, and they're more of a paste, you got to let it cure overnight after doing the hair dryer part, because it can go for days if you don't properly do it, or if it's too thick.
Have you ever thought about using a white ink?
Maybe. The problem with the ink is it's going to go into more of the crevices than just also hitting the surface spots.
Well, I mean, the white, I guess there's in a few areas the oil went into the crevices.
Yeah, and that's by design. The thing is, the ink is only going to go crevices. It's not going to go and hit the flats as well as the oil will.
It depends on which ink you use. If it's Liquitex ink, apparently it does really well. I need to find it still. Liquitex white ink.
I've used Liquitex white ink. It always comes out a bit. It always separates, and for me, I've had not good luck with it. Who knows?
Okay.
Maybe it's just I had like a bad batch or something like that I got my hands on.
Yeah.
But that's my countenance of it.
Okay.
But yeah, I love these guys. I love my Celestial Lions. That is the Dragon's Horde Gold, and then it's the ultra blue from Tooth and Coats, whatever that's called.
Marine blue.
Yeah, marine blue, and
totally not ultramarine blue. Totally not Macragge blue.
Yeah, so it's like marine blue, and then I do a thin coat of Asherman blue over it to help give that kind of transition where you can see it goes from a darker blue to a lighter blue to the top of the pauldrons. I do the same thing for the helmets.
Yeah. Halo CE will be very bloody, lots of blood.
Good.
Nice.
Deserves to be.
Yes.
But yeah, the gold came on really well. It was really forgiving. So what I did was I base painted. Ickbard knows Ultramarines make the best blue. I mean, I do use McCrag blue in all its variants through my different evolutions of paint schemes for my Celestial line. So, like, there is truth to that joke. So the style that I do for painting is I do the base coats, then I put down the basing, because I want wherever the base coat goes, or the basing goes over on the models, that's where I'm going to be starting to paint on it, because that's, in my mind, where the weathering is going to be naturally, so I can get more of a natural weathering look. That's where you see, like, the Terminator second to the left next to the Sergeant. You see, like, his feet are covered in black and brown. That's because that's the basing texture, where I then slapped on the brown ox hide that I painted the basing here, to make it look like, yeah, they're walking through this stuff, and it naturalizes where it's getting on there. And some of them you can see, like the one on the very far right with the autocannon, it's got a nice type of shading on the right, or from his perspective, the left greave, and it naturally leads to the foot, where you can see more of the weathering. So little things like that. Otherwise, this is mostly a slapdash job. There could have been a lot more highlighting and washing, but I don't think they really needed it.
Well, maybe
then comes
a brown wash, actually, in some areas.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Vanguard veterans and the monster hunter Phobos Lieutenant.
Yep, these are the Stern Guard vets. We have the Biologist, who I think is probably one of the best Marines I've painted, getting that white as the highlight thing and kind of playing with that, making it more of the top layer rather than a highlight, because I can get away with that with an airbrush. You can see immediately where it contrasts to the chest plate being mostly gray with a white upper, and then the ab plates being a lighter white, and then the legs themselves turning into a bright white. You can see the thigh plates themselves having a nice degree there. I had a lot of fun with just experimenting with that Biologist. Basically, someone asked if I, like, did a Xeno, like, sneeze on his face. I'm like, no, that's, like, the biomass stuff that's in the little carrier thing that unfortunately got cropped off in the photo. But yeah, I've been working on my Leviathan box just in time for... No, wait. It's not cropped off on my thing. It's just cropped off on the presentation. Handy.
Let me zoom in.
Or zoom out.
Well, I mean, it is kind of... You can't really see it still.
But yeah, all the same color there is the same color on the helmet there, giving it that nice kind of like, hey, this dude just, getting the stuff is not always a clean thing, but ultimately you have, clean white paneling and everything. The Phobos Lieutenant was actually a lot of fun. He was the first one that I painted in the Leviathan set, and he came out, I think, pretty well. A lot of thinned down contrast paint to become equal parts wash, equal parts pigmented. And I decided I wanted to do a light rust color. I got this, it's like an army painter, like, weathering set. And a bunch of stuff. So I'm basically running around now with the army painter rust color. Not the technical rust that they have, but the more duller kind of rust, and just hitting with Ajax Earthshade, and hitting it with technical blood for all the gooey bits on the motherfucker.
Yeah.
And there's a handful of things to tidy up for sure on the Stern Guard vets, but it's mostly tidying up.
Like the lenses?
Some of the lenses, yeah. And that's the beautiful part about using the oils here for the white helmets. It's really easy. What's up, that painter guy?
Little painter guy, how are you?
Oh, he retracted as well. You know what? I retract my hello to you. How about that? No, but jokes aside, It's this is the beautiful part about using the oil paints. I can paint white over red, and it gets rid of the red. Nice and easy. Like, unbelievably easy. So if you guys paint white, I recommend adding oil paints to your repertoire and just playing with them. Having fun with it.
Me. But I think that's everything for members miniatures, unless someone wants to, that's a member wants to post something within the next minute. If not, I'm gonna get it ready to do the cutoff saying week 30. So let's give people a minute. If any YouTube members or Twitch subscribers want to post their miniatures and members miniatures in the members section of the Discord.
Or forever hold your pee.
Yeah, if not, gotta get back to painting and doing some
Hell yeah.
wowsh on the miniature. Finally.
Also, chat, this will be a great time for everyone to stand up.
David has
Oh,
something.
God.
And fucking saying grandpa, wow.
Okay, that looks like a promising basing material there.
Yes, a very nice tactical base, and also more horse.
He's done some more work on it. He's getting to the point where it looks like he's washing it, and then he's going to start filling in the details, hopefully, like the helmet on the skull there, the barbed wire, and the sign getting their own colors, starting to get their more uniquenesses to pop out.
Barbed
You hope
wire,
Halo
where?
can't in the very back.
I cannot see it because it is all...
Larry, that's all
Yes.
barbed wire that's wrapped around that sign posting, and it's in the
we're on the knight still, not the horse.
I was always talking about the horse, brother, because you mentioned horse, so I went ooh horse.
Well, I'm on the knight.
Okay, we're on the knight. Yes, there's no barbed wire on the knight.
Yes, maybe paint the handrails a different color though.
Maybe.
Yeah, but I do like the way the knight looks like it's been there a while and sunk into the ground.
Yeah, I like that. How'd you do that effect? I want to know. Tell me now, David.
Tell me why.
Tell me now. Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a mistake.
No, number 5.
I never wanted. David did the Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That's the man. That's the man that killed my father.
He did it.
Oh God, I totally forgot. Gotta ask David from 2 years ago. Damn, you've been cooking on this for 2 years?
I think it might be milliput or green stuff is what it looks like.
I think maybe milliput. It looks like chalky and rough, which milliput can
milliput. Or he mixed the two, green put. But I think it's milliput
yeah, that's
probably.
true.
This is the
Could be like
repaint
more
last week.
milliput
Yeah, I
than
know.
green if it was a mixed.
Yeah. But I mean, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm liking it.
Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Did you know Pharrell Williams made that little jingle for McDonald's?
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, all the detailing there is starting to come together. There's a lot of little things to paint on that base that they give you. I hope you give them as much detail as you are the writer, because the base is already set up to draw the eye a certain way. And you've been working on the top half so well. If you don't bring that in to the bottom half there, it's going to
Look
I
horrible.
worry it'll. Yeah,
It's not
it'll be
gonna. The
unbalanced.
same amount of effort isn't gonna be there.
Yeah, the writer is still white. Okay, so you got third of a model done, and it's a beautiful third.
Yes. Also,
You
fix
now-
that little spot on the boot. There's a bit of red overspill,
That is true.
and it's kind of distracting.
Yes, It's very distracting when you zoom in and focus on
Well,
it.
no, it was the first thing I saw too, because the
That's
foot
an old
is
pic?
the
Okay.
because the boot is white and there's a little bit of red on it, and it's an old picture. Okay,
The boot right now is boot colored. Okay.
yes. I need your boots,
What-
your sunglasses, and your motorcycle.
I don't know why I just reading the boot is boot colored made me think of ASDF movie. Oh boy, a pie. What flavor?
Pie flavored. Guitar riff.
God, it's such a man. You remember when ASDF didn't have a third of its runtime being an ad for ASDF games or material?
Mm-hmm.
Have fun with your horse betting,
Gotta go watch the episode Uma Musume. Okay.
which is better than what they do in Amsterdam with the whores betting.
Well, I think that is it for members miniatures. So thank you everyone so much for submitting your miniatures for us to look at. You all did a good job. There's some improvements that can be made, but everyone overall did a really good job.
Flash moment.
God damn it. So we'll hope to see everyone post some stuff for week 30.
Let's
Let's get back to painting. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Let me move this back so I'll probably do it. Wait. I don't think I have an empty paintball. Shit.
Oh no.
Oh no. I mean, I can maybe clean one real quick. Maybe. Maybe the one that has varnish in it, probably.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no. Chat, is Handy cooked? I think Handy might be cooked. Chat.
No, it's fine. Just gotta. I can clean this one real quick. The one that had varnish in it, because that's gonna be the easiest to clean. Maybe also one of the metallic ones too, but I only really need one paint well today. Okay. And also, if you have a hard palette, please don't be a savage like Midwinter Minis kind of is with it, with his. You know what he does with his Ickbard?
What does he do?
He just spray paints over it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. He's like, oh, the texture on it. You can see how it'll look on the miniature. I'm like, no, that is, you do you, but no.
Oh, Firestarter's waiting for the dub. Fair enough.
I
Not
don't
everyone
even think
likes
there
subs.
is a. I don't even think there is a dub for Uma Musume the new season yet, even in production. Okay, so I need Magos Purple for this, I believe, if I remember correctly, is what GW and our Lord and Savior Duncan Rhodes also uses. Well, Fire looks like you're here.
Hail Duncan Rhodes.
He built those roads.
With two thin coats on, and only wearing two thin coats,
Yeah.
ladies.
Oh, hail Duncan Rhodes.
I want to paint, but all my painting stuff's away from my microphone.
Oh, excuse me. Okie dokie, let's get some this and not drop it anywhere. So I'm gonna hold it with an iron grip. Two, three.
Oh damn, I missed out on the joke. Fire, it's not too late for you to make this joke as no one's written in chat.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Of course,
Unfortunately, the thing does not work today for some reason.
Of course, Uma Musume is sub only. None of them are doms.
Hmm.
Everyone who watches it is a bottom. We know this as a fact. Oh my god. So, you remember how the Louvre got broken into and all that shit?
Yeah.
There was a French citizen dude who dressed up like a 1930s like investigator.
Oh
dude.
yeah, I saw that.
And it turns out he's just a random dude who went and aura farmed basically a robbery. And someone's just made a great idea on Twitter, which is a rare statement. Hear me out. A buddy cop with these two people as Interpol agents, and it's that dude who everyone was like, "Oh, hey, it's a French detective," when it's not, and the totally not a Turkish hitman sent to the Olympics. I would watch that buddy cop. I'd watch
too.
that.
I'd watch it. Sounds great.
Both of them very misogynistic for very different reasons.
God damn it.
Put it on HBO Max so they can still fund it somehow.
Oh my god. You gotta remember, it's competitive misogyny. What is Uma Musume? It is an anime about horse girls.
But it's based off actual horses that were in competition for Japanese horse racing.
And if you make art of them that you shouldn't, you get a visit by the Yakuza.
Yes, Yakuza legitimately goes after people who make lewd art of them.
If they're in Japan.
Yes. Their range is very narrow. Did you know that the mafia actually controls the olive oil industry?
Yes. Just like how they were also implicated with the sports betting sting that just happened.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, let me do a little bit of testing on this guy before I actually go for the big guy. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good, even with just a little bit. So time to use the big brush. So I'm not using my nice little brush for this, because I'll be here forever. You also put my phone back so I can see everything.
Woo.
Yeah, but what's everyone plan on working on over the next
Probably just
week?
tidying up my stern guards.
Yeah, what about the
I need to build the
Terminator?
other 5 Infernus Marines, and my god, they are such a pain in the ass to build. I don't want to build the other 5.
I mean, a lot of the Leviathan shit was a pain in the ass to build.
Well, the Terminators were surprisingly okay, and Stern Guard, meddlingly so.
Yeah, but this is GW. You gotta remember, a lot of kits are hit and miss because they let AI decide where the fucking through connections are gonna be, and it's annoying as hell.
It's mainly the push fit that's causing a pain in the ass. It's like they really cared about the Terminators. That's what they really wanted to focus on, and everything else was secondary.
Yeah, because the Terminators are gonna be the base for everything. They said they're literally the base for everything else. Every other Terminator kit now.
I'm talking about for the push to fit stuff to actually work out well. Because push to fit will be a different thing than like the normal kits. Because every starter set is always push to fit. But when
Yep.
you have the individual release, it's not push to fit.
Well, some stuff from it is just left at push to fit too.
That's so freaking stupid.
Like the Neurotyrant or the Screamer Killer if you want it by itself. Although you have to buy that weird Tyrannid box from GW's website. Whatever the hell it's called.
No clue. Currently recovering from surgery you had this morning. Well, I'm glad you made through it, Murph.
Yep.
Welcome in.
Yes, welcome back. Yeah, I'm seeing what I'm probably gonna have to do for this little guy is in certain areas it's gonna need multiple coats in the recesses. Although I am liking this Megos purple contrast a lot as a wash.
Yeah.
that's another thing for anyone that wants to paint. The new wash formulas, dog shit. Contrast, pretty great washes.
Yeah. Yeah, Fire, I saw that someone got their hands on it early. Apparently, it has women custodians in it, and people are upset. And I
Wait,
get
what?
why people are upset. The the part of the Scouring series, the first book in it, has been sent to people early by accident,
I see.
and apparently it has women custodian in it, and people are upset because of the whole how women custodian were introduced and everything, and how terrible GW handled it.
Yeah. The gaslighting.
Yes.
Oh boy, let's gaslight our fans. What can go wrong?
Yeah.
Nothing could possibly go wrong if we gaslight our fans.
God, why did you fracture your clavicle, Murph? I feel like you've talked about it before, and I'm sorry if I forgot. Yeah, HM Bahamon, the no, I hate Warhammer. Yes, I hate Warhammer. No, I love Warhammer. Here, let me post another person's collection claiming it's my army. Is been a crazy bit. Bike accident. Yeah, that sounds about right.
At least you were hopefully wearing your helmet.
Yeah. Unlike my mom wasn't wearing a helmet when she was a little kid because they weren't
Mandatory.
a law back in the day.
Yeah.
And then she got hit by a car. Right outside the Winchester Mystery House.
Interesting.
Yeah, she broke her neck. She had got a metal
fuck.
plate in her head too.
Yeah.
The surgeon person asked her, "Hey, do you want to see what your brain looks like?" to like a 12-year-old girl, and she said yes, and immediately regretted it.
Why did they take a picture of her brain, or was it just a scan?
They took a picture of her brain while they were getting the metal plate installed.
Ah. It's essentially like Helsing Alternate Bridge. Hey kids, want to see a dead body?
Yeah, except it was her own.
Yeah, her own brain.
Yeah, HM Bohemond, the potential fan. Yeah, it's like every you were intubation and you have a metal plate on your collarbone. Dude, that's fucking awesome.
One step closer to becoming a Mechanicus.
Or Iron Hand.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one gets more attention, so...
That's true.
Mainly because the one that gets more attention also brings GW in more money.
Yeah, Murph, I hope the recovery goes well for you.
Yes.
Yeah. So for Chad, if you don't know, I don't particularly care for Bohemond. I don't dislike him. I think he could do something better.
Ooh.
Bohemond, the not quite. No, I think it's fair to call him a grifter.
Ah.
Like legitimately, when people ask, "Hey, what's your Warhammer army?" because he said he had a Warhammer army.
Oh, yeah.
He went to Google and he found someone else's Warhammer collection and passed it off as his own.
Ah.
Praise be the Messiah. Fair enough. Omni has chosen his side. And yeah, he every few months wow, words. You've returned from pumpkin carving. Hell yeah, quick zip.
Hello.
What'd you carve up? The flood missions are going to be so hard. They're putting flood in pure forms. Okay. Trying to type with one hand. It's okay, Murph. We understand the effort you're going into it all. Servo Skull Pumpkin? Hell yeah.
Yeah. It looks pretty good, yeah. I like that color. It'll look better when I start to... when everything dries and I start blending in more towards the bottom of the tentacles, because that's what GW did. Make them more purpley. Darker. That's another thing I like about contrast paints. They lend themselves to blending really well.
I know, right?
Like, yo, GW, yeah, we made these to make painting, like, batch painting, like, miniatures easier for everyone. So you're saying we should use it as washes? No, but I like that idea.
I don't get. This is a total non sequitur. I don't get why people dislike Arby's.
You kit bash, for example. How did you kit bash Tybros of the Wake? So, like, that kit bash, I got inspiration from what Siege Studios did, and from there it was just trial and error. So that's usually how it is. And then other kit, like, you can copy people's brain. You can copy people's kit bashes. Just make sure you let people know that you, like, got inspiration from this, but there's no problem in doing, nothing wrong with doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, Murph, your clavicle is fucked up because it's hard to actually, do that. To heal it, because it's kind of just there. There's not a big support thing. That's why they have to do all they do to, like, make sure it, like, comes together.
Now I'm just putting more paint in the recesses, and also starting to
My favorite kit
blend
bash
the colors.
probably my favorite kit bash probably is going to be was Pete the Wargamer's Saturnine Dread Knights.
Yeah, because my god, the regular Dread Knights are a nightmare and they look awful.
Yeah, like Emil was posting his kit bash stuff, and
Hello, welcome back.
welcome back.
Hi, I'm here for the funnies.
Okay.
Well, we're talking about Murph's broken clavicle. So that's just, it's not quite the funny bone, but I hope you get some humor out of it. But yeah, Murph, yeah, the clavicle, it's surprisingly easy to break, just like how easy it is to break someone's nose.
Or to bite off your finger. Your body doesn't let you do it, but it's the same amount of force to bite into a carrot.
That's what I've read. I don't know if it's true, but I believe it.
It is, because remember, you're made of meat.
Meat.
Carne.
Yo soy carne.
Carnita
It-
asada.
Mi carne es muy gordo.
Yeah. Yes, you are fat ass.
Yeah. The first step is acceptance. Do you think Neurotyrant is a flying magic octopus? Fuck it, why not?
I mean, it kind of is.
Unless the lore states it isn't, then fuck it, it isn't. But until then, so I got a question for you, Rev. Were you an English first household or a Spanish first household?
Spanish.
Gotcha. I asked that question because when I started learning Spanish, I originally wanted to learn to speak Spanish with an American accent because a lot of people, learned English with a Spanish or Mexican like style accent, Hispanic for the branching umbrella term here, so no one gets mad at me or whatever. And I was wondering if I could do that, and I've learned I really just can't do that, so I just kind of went full tilt into like
English.
yeah,
Gringo.
for the accent, because you really do need it for a handful of the words whenever you
Mira
speak.
este gringo hablando español.
Basically, yeah. So I was wondering, like, when you were, because you're Spanish first in this case, did you have to learn how to speak with like more of an American accent compared to like when you would speak Spanish?
Oddly enough, no. Like, for me, learning both languages was very simple and easy. The only reason why is because my parents would buy me 2 sets of the same movies, like VHS tapes of like different movies. Like I have two like 2 sets of Pinocchio, one in Spanish, one in English for the Disney film, and so on and so forth. Like I literally had just a bunch of Disney and other learning films in both languages, and I just learned through that.
Okay, so it was very much by an osmosis.
Yep.
Gotcha. So who is the Jesus in 40K? The line of Sanguinius, who looks more like Jesus? Who looks more like Jesus? Well, it probably would be Sanguinius with the whole golden glow thing, like the way that Jesus was described in the Bible. If I'm remembering correctly, he had like this ethereal, like brilliant glow to him wherever he would go, because he's motherfucking Jesus. So I think Sanguinius would fit that a bit more than not. Just a reminder for everyone, we hit the
1 hour mark. 3 hour mark. What happened? What? Who
Murph
said
just
what?
posted, he goes, "Que tan sexy es tu mama, Rev?"
Oh, fuck you.
Hmm.
He's talking about your mother.
I'm talking about my mama like that. She's an amazing, beautiful woman.
My mother was a saint.
Yes, she is.
Batman, you gotta understand. My mother was a saint, Batman. But yeah, guys, it's been 2 hours. Make sure you stand up, stretch, do some squats. Don't pull into Kira Toriyama. So, Handy, are you right now removing excess wash so it has more of kind of that light purplish tint?
Yep, I'm doing it towards the top. What I'm doing is I'm doing removing the contrast by getting a bit of water and scraping it, and it blends it pretty well.
Just
into
like
the
how
image.
Dracula drinks blood, he scrape and lick.
Yeah. Dracula suck, Dracula scrape and lick. Blah blah blah. And it looks like that too when it's done. Well, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to. I think it might be too dry on the other one. That's pretty much the cut way I wanted to get it. I'll probably do another light coat of it at another point. Oh, wait, whoops. Why did it look like bubblegum?
That's just
versus
you. That's just you, Con. I don't see bubblegum.
Yeah, it's just you for now. It'll look a lot better. As I do
Scotty,
more.
not 20 minutes, but I've spent similar time. I'm very procedural on my clipping and stuff, but usually it's like if it's like like I clip it and like it falls off my desk onto the floor, then it's like, okay, gang, let's go search for clues. Murphy is 100% the painkillers. Buy one for me while you're at it, by the way. Well, by the way, so David now knows where I live.
He does why.
It's for the commission. I'm going to be doing a bunch of Kriegsman for him in the future. And I said, hey, can you just buy me these enamel washes instead of like actual commission money? Because he's a homie, so I'm like, I'll just cut you a deal. Buy me paint supplies, basically.
Yeah.
How much do you think about minis of the month? Do you love it or hate it? I give it a little bit of thought.
Yeah.
It spikes and crashes proportionally to the amount of times people post in it and how impressed I am with it. And by it, I mean the postings. It's also one of those things where I don't mean to come across as condescending, because I can see how easily it could be. We're all adults. Not at heart, I'm a child at heart, but we're all adults with lives and we're all man children.
Mhm.
So we play Warhammer instead of Barbie. with schedules and lives to take care of. So little things like that are eh. You're fine, Murph. You're not really whoring your wares. You're more relating to, hey, Ickbart's commissioning. He does that stuff. I do it too. It's not like you're going, hey guys, here are my rates. You're not Dan Clancy coming and go, hey, can you give a shout out to my stream or anything like that?
Yeah, I know. What, the Twitch CEO isn't popular enough? Oh, it's a damn shame.
I don't think he was ever really liked.
He was liked at the beginning. He was like, oh, finally, someone who understands live streaming this. Found out he's weird.
No, nobody even liked him in the beginning. You know who they did like? Who was the face of Twitch for like 10 years?
Who?
What was his name? DJ something.
DJ something, yeah. A handful of people are petitioning to bring him back.
Yeah, because he was the guy who basically told like Twitch staff and something like to actually do their jobs, like moderate and do all that stuff. Ever since he left, it's been down to ever since he left in 2021, 2022, everything's been going down to shitter.
Yeah, Nogla and Terrorizer were talking about that factoid.
High five. High five, we both watched them.
Yeah. They have a nice React channel. Murph wants to know how your polyurethane child is.
The Warlord Titan, it's fine.
He's definitely not being held hostage.
Handy's totally gonna stream painting it tomorrow.
Lying is a sin. And sin invites those demons to possess you. Murph can't. It's not a won't, it's can't.
Yep.
Handy, do you think you'll ever open up like selling like t-shirts and shit?
I mean, I'd like to.
Murph, you're on the men. What the fuck do you mean final wish? I thought your final wish would be like, I want my family to be safe. My final wish, I hope my loved ones can be okay. My final wish, I hope she sits on me while I go comatose. Not, hey, can you paint a Warlord Titan?
I mean, ideally, one day if I get popular enough, maybe Bricky will do like what he did with Paul, where he set him up his own store page with the designs for everything.
Imagine we somehow, and I say we because I'd be putting my fingers in that pie, get into fucking bunker branding.
That ain't ever happening.
The autism. Not with that attitude.
I mean, if it were to happen, that'd be fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, I feel like just the pure autism part of Warhammer, because I'm still holding on to that emotional support tank top.
Yeah.
I just need to get into tank top shape.
I feel like the thing too, just to make it like good too, is probably have Mrs. Ickbar draw the designs.
Oh yeah,
she would get
Fulgrim is the Primarch most likely to smoke drugs.
Yeah, it's not even a contest.
Yeah, Mrs. Ickbar would be good for drawing the designs for things and stuff.
Yeah. I know that one shirt
Mrs.
would also...
You'd be the best person to design for merch if Handy and I ever did merch. Yes. Yeah, that's how you get that commish.
Or kickbacks from the designs. You get a portion of the...
Yeah. No, Con. You're just thinking of like your Slav squatting cigarette smokers. I'm talking about this man is smoking warp meth.
I think a shirt that I would have too is, I'll get to it eventually, with the Grey Warlord Titan cartoon stylized.
That'd be funny. Murph, it's not about if it's popular enough to paint the Warlord Titan. It's popular enough for like getting popular enough for a merchant, like to have merch.
Yeah, to have a merch deal. Because remember, you have to have a decent following for people to even pay attention to you.
Yes, Murph, I have eaten a tangerine. Have you?
Trying to do the TTS jokes.
Chat, if Hassan Piker was in the Pokemon world, what Pokemon would he tase?
All of them.
Probably the Corgi one.
It would like it, though.
Phoenix. I hope you have a great week. I'm a corporal now in the army and I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing and flying by the seat of my pants. Well, thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you, man. Mr.
Yes.
Foot Pounder's got some, what, bars on him now?
Hmm?
I'm gonna go look at the rank of corporal.
I think let's do a check.
No, he's got the chevrons. He's got chevrons now.
Hey.
Oh, wait, you're part of the E4 Mafia, motherfucker. You just walk around. Okay. If I listen, as a person who's never been in the military, let me give you advice on how to be in the military. You walk around with a paperclip. I'm a fucking retard. You walk around with a clipboard, and you look like you're busy, and you walk into a broom closet while looking busy. That's it. You learn that learning language models like ChatGPT don't actually recall conversation. Yeah, they don't. They just scan everything. You want to paint you want to purchase and paint Azrael after you're done healing. Hey, that's like a treat. Like, hey, I'm better now. Hooray!
Yep. I healed. My body isn't all fucked up anymore. Yay.
I can't let that through, Con, and no, he wouldn't say that. It's not because Conrad is above saying slurs. It's the fact that that's such a 21st century, 20th century, and well, let's just
It's not high
15th to
gothic.
21st century. Yeah, it's not high gothic. Yeah, Firestarter, that's exactly what it does. Right, that's why ChatGPT has all those save states.
Probably just gonna have to. Probably what I'll do is I think. No, wait, I'm running out. No.
All right. And yeah, but chat, I will be having to jet because I'm going to SeaWorld tomorrow, and I still need to do my night chores and my Spanish and my Pokemon stuff.
Mhm.
So thank you for having me as always.
Yep. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, I love being here. I'm here with the boys. Just having a good gay old time. Everyone, I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
Bye. Why there's no chicken and bird cuisine for yes, corpse starch because everyone already ate everything. So probably what I am going to do is I'm going to do this little. Well, I just mixed up a bunch of contrast, so I kind of have to also paint the Neurotyrant too. So let me do this little Neuroloid, give him a little coat of paint, and then move on to doing the Neurotyrant.
E.
And I'll probably call it night because I do have to get ready to go to Model Train Club tomorrow morning.
Twink Club.
Yeah. Choo choo, motherfucker. I'm just gonna do the rest of this little Neuroloid, and then move on to the Neurotyrant. Gonna have to Figure out how I'm gonna do that one correctly too. Space Marine on horses are cool. Well, I'm pretty sure horses would not be able to carry the Space Marine because the Space Marine weighs over a ton. Space Marine armor is fucking heavy. So it would have to be some weird hybrid horse. Yeah, I touched part of it right here. Okay, good, I fixed it.
Good job.
Yay! I'm probably gonna have to wait for this part to dry here because I can't get any more paint on that tentacle right there because it's just seeping into the crevice. That's probably what I do is I probably will be painting over this again with the original color I painted these. Because it is kind of very pink. I like the way it's looking, but I think I do need to bring a bit of that brightness back. Like the original color. Like this looks pretty good. I like the way the little bottom tentacles look. Just the upper ones are a bit of a pain in the ass. They have to be darker. I feel like if I were to do this part, make them darker, I should probably actually not thin the paint down.
So
Our two thin coats paint's really nice. Yes, they are some of the best paints I've ever used. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say my Australian friend just told me that he was playing with 2 Californians and a Texan man in Ready or Not, and he triggered. He started a 4-hour rant / conversation between all 3 of them about President Dorito. And I was my only response was okay, because in my head I'm just like, I don't know what the conversation is about, but I bet it's going to be a little retarded.
Well, I mean, there's Californians in there, so of course it's gonna be.
Yep. Again, my response was just okay.
Going into the territory, I'll admit, I'm a little retarded.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little retarded. Oh my god.
It looks pretty good. Proud of how that turned out. Anderson. Does he have a cheap starter box? No, I don't think he does yet.
What are you talking about?
I'm just talking about Warhammer stuff, 2 thin coats.
Warhammer.
I'm confused. Okay, no, it all is the same color. I was like, why does that look like it's got a little bit of brown in the wash for the Neurotyrant towards the upper skeleton? I'm like, wait, no, it doesn't. Never mind. That's just kind of the way it looks. Hammer 410K. You made a Crocodile Tyrant. Well, I mean, GW doesn't need to make it. You just kit bash it. GW does not need to make everything. You just kit bash it yourself. Because GW stuff, when they make it, is kind of sometimes bland for certain things. Which is why if GW were to ever make an official Tybros, I'm pretty sure I'd still prefer mine.
A little biased, don't you think?
No. Other people have said that too, and they've seen it like if GW were to make a official Tybros model and I had to choose between yours and the official one, I would choose yours. And that is a massive compliment to me.
Fair enough.
Also gotta make sure I don't pile it on too heavily right here. Because since the Neurotyrant's tentacles are a lot bigger, yeah, they can, they're gonna accumulate the color. Color's gonna pool a lot more in certain areas, so I gotta be careful. And also I do have to work a little bit faster because the contrast is going to dry a lot faster too. Like this is probably going to take multiple coats of contrast, I feel like, for certain areas. Because it is pooling where I don't want it to. You think Vulcan is more... We're not doing this. We're not going into this, please. Okay. It is nice that some of the tentacles aren't connected like the other side was. Late, what I missed? You missed members miniatures. That's about what you missed.
Ye. Whoever that is, he.
You're gonna have to quickly coat this tentacle, then move on to this one. We don't need this drying very fast. I'm gonna make sure. Ow! Fuck. Auto 40K, thank you for the raid. Welcome. How you doing? Let me give you a shout out real quick after I figure out how I'm gonna put this down without messing up the contrast wash. Let me finish doing this part of the attached little neuroloid, or whatever the heck it is attached to his back. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Levin. Yeah, is late. Revan / Handy, destroyer of wallets and maker of terrible financial decisions. For anyone that's new in here, what army do you play under pink? Yes is a valid answer. Hello there, Badger, and thank you for the hydrate. And thank you, Lewis, for the follow. Okay, let's see. So that part's covered. I don't need to care about that because that is going to get painted again. A little bit too much wash right there.
I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part.
Yes, thank you for doing your part. Yeah, I'm trying to mimic what GW did. And I'm guessing what they did was they slowly blended up using the Magos purple contrast paint, because that's what they used to paint Tyranids for them from their own tutorial. And based off of what I've done on the Neuroloid so far, that seems like that's what they did. Is they just slowly coated it multiple times in Magos purple. And then, okay, is that good or is it resting on something? No, it's resting on something. Okay, let me this please rest normally. Thank you. Terran, GW does love their Magos purple, yes. Yes, I saw they're also releasing another night. If I play Oryx, what box will have the best value? I would say the Combat Patrol or any of the, well, not the Combat Patrol box, the Christmas box with the Beast Snaggable is. Shout out on both the YouTube and the Twitch. Yes. So, yeah, I'm just, if you can see from the Neuroloids, I kind of got it to look like how GW does it, where they blend the Magos purple, but I am gonna glaze over it with the original color I used, because I think they use a combination of Magos purple, and then they also did a little bit of I want to say Screamer pink, it looks like. Chaos Slayer either Slaves of Darkness or Chaos Space Marines, but I dabble when it comes to Kill Team. Yeah. I am really hoping that with the new Kill Team, the Grey Knights get new Terminators, because that's the only reason. I think their Terminators are cool. It's just they don't want a Grey Knights army. But I am most definitely probably going to be getting the new Nightbringer when that comes out, purely because it's a cool miniature and I want it. Ah, shit, I just realized. How am I going to do the hands? That is not going to be fun. I'm probably going to have to stick them in some poster tack, just so they stay in place. Gonna paint the Saturnine Dreadnought. No, I'm not gonna paint it as a. I'm not painting the Saturnine Dreadnought as Salamander's Dreadnought. I'm painting it as a Dark Angel's Dreadnought. Checker marks and everything. Because I am a Dank Angels player, so therefore I must paint the Dreadnought as a Dank Angels Dreadnought. Chaos Raptors Kill Team looks cool. The Tyranids one's been working on the recently, but I would say the new teams overall have been pretty lackluster. Why not Handy? What's wrong with Salamanders? Nothing's wrong with Salamanders. If I were to get Salamanders, I would probably get Vulcan Heastan, because his new model is pretty dope. do I paint this part that color too? Let me see. Yeah, I also painted this color. Okay. Good to know. I'm thinking of beginning another. Do it. Get another Saturnine Dreadnought. They're cool. They're the coolest Dreadnought. And I don't care what anyone says. I do not like the... I don't like the... Redemptor chassis. Redemptor chassis is ugly. I know some people like it, but I don't. What do you think of the Norn Emissary? Norn Emissary is pretty cool. I would get that miniature if I ever actually decided to play Tyranids. This is the only Tyranid model I kept from my Leviathan box. Or boxes, I should say. I thought it was just an interesting miniature. It's a neat miniature. I like the way it looks. It's cool. That's why I kept it. Norn Emissary and the Simulator. Nice. Problem is for me though, because I like magnetizing stuff, it would annoy me to no end that I can't magnetize them. Because magnets are love, magnets are life. I like magnets.
Yes, you like magnets. Your tism does not allow you to like anything else.
Well, I mean, trains overrides everything.
No, even trains.
Nope. Trains are the best. I like trains.
I like toys. I like
40k
photos.
painting big demons, big fan of large impossible imposing models. Ah, yeah, speaking of imposing models, I have a Warlord Titan that needs to be painted. I have had it since I've had a completed Warlord Titan since assembled Warlord Titan since 2020. Yes, or loyalist scheme. Loyalist. Well, the thing is, because I own every single head, plus the paint scheme I'm going, which is Invigilata, I can also run it as Legio Mortis if I wanted to. Because Invigilata and Mortis use the same paint scheme, which is red, black, and gold. So if I wanted to, I can just swap out the head and shield. I can just swap out the shields because I magnetized the tilt shields. So I can run it as Chaos and Loyalist. Faster to paint one color on many Marines than paint another. Yes. Congratulations, you discovered assembly line painting. Assembly line painting is great. Until you've painted like 30 Marines and you're getting over it really fast. But it's a pain in the ass, a massive pain in the ass. Few months old in the hobby, nice. Best top up on spray primer when the time comes to paint that bad boy. Yep, you best believe I will. When you paint the Warlord Titan, try making you see something. No, it's staying as a normal Warlord Titan. That thing was well, it was expensive back then, but it's even more expensive today. Especially since I have some of the heads that are no longer in production. So they're even more expensive. Shit, I just realized there's a spot I missed. This is kind of the downside to contrast. That sometimes it doesn't like go in the crevices all the way. During the Clone Wars 11th time to do it. No Co. Surprising. Oh, he was here earlier. He had to go. Ickbard had to go to Eep. Speaking of Eepy, I have to finish this, like, I'm almost out of contrast paint that I prepared. So I've just got to coat this part and then I'm probably going to be done for the night.
No. You should keep going, Handy.
I can't. I have to get up early in the morning.
Do what?
Model Train Club.
That could always wait.
No, I haven't gone for a week and a half. I shall wait no longer. Do you like orcs? Yeah, orcs are neat. They're funny. They're goofy little guys.
They ain't all that impressive.
That's what she said.
Oh.
Okay, I think I got it. Wait, no, up here too. Now's the fun part. Trying not to touch the parts that should not be touched. Although I don't think I have enough contrast paint to get the larger part of the brain, so I'm probably gonna have to just do this. I might have enough contrast, maybe. Let me see. Do I have enough contrast to get this like skin portion of the brain? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't. 4 a.m. here in Scotland. Jesus Christ.
Dedicated, aren't we?
Yep. Scotland forever.
Crazy little hat in England.
Yep. I'm gonna try and do what I see a lot of people do for Tyranids when I do highlighting, which is I do little scratch marks on the carapace. It's one of the things I wanted to try, which is the whole scratch highlighting. It looks like a cool technique. It's almost like doing cell shading, but it's not. Ah, fuck, that's not good. Shit, I might have gone a bit too heavy on the paint right here. Yeah, shit. I'm a bit too heavy. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for that to dry completely. Because there's a line from the contrast. It's the only thing I don't like about contrast paint. Is if you're not paying attention and it pools one place really badly, it'll create a noticeable line. And it looks freaking ugly. That's alright, now I've got to kind of try and scrape that line off. Oh yeah, what the hell, that is bad. Later, Oxy, have a good rest of your day. Or night.
Yes.
It'll look better when it's all cleaned up. But I mean, that already looks pretty damn good right there. You have to do more coats of this too. But it's coming along nicely. It's the color that I want. It's just, like I said, you can tell the difference. I can actually zoom in on this. You can see how the tentacles on the Neuroloid look compared to the Neurotyrant, how they're a bit darker. That's how GW does it, and that's how I want it to look like. What kind of trains do you like? You've got a lot of steam locomotives here. Funny you should ask. Give me a second. I think I still have the picture prepared of my narrow gauge collection. Let's see. Is it right here? Is this it? Yes, my collection of Denver and Rio Grande Western narrow gauge. In a nice little wooden display case that my club gave me. Well, they let me have it because they weren't going to be able to sell it on eBay and actually use it. Yeah, so this is all HON3 in here, except for actually what's at the very top, which is the Kraus Mayfie. But I'm a fan of steam engines. Steam engines are neat. I like them a lot. And then person with my autistic buddy I play Warhammer with his Dragon Sword of Scottish model trains. Nice. So I've got 2K28s, 2K36s, 2K37s, 1K27, 1C19, 2 Gooses, 1 Davenport number 50, and whatchamacallit, a tank engine 2662T. The attention to detail, they're always beautiful. Yup. So basically, the bottom 4 shelves, everything on that is made of brass. Everything above, well, everything on the top shelf is going to be plastic. The shelf below the top shelf is plastic minus a little Davenport on the far right. But everything after that, except for the passenger cars, is all made of brass. But yeah, my first brass engine I don't have in there because it's not painted. And I'm probably just going to keep it in the box, just like, because I don't want it to get damaged. And it's like, oh, this is my first brass locomotive. Let me keep it nice and safe. So it's never going to get painted. It's just going to stay the brass color and stay in the box unless I feel like putting it in that box. In the display case, I mean. Only one I own is models LTG like train. I got visiting my fiance in Lithuania. It's a modular double decker. Nice. Yeah, these are all on narrow gauge, so that means they're on 3 feet wide track as opposed to standard gauge, which is 4 foot 8 1/4, I think. I remember correctly. I don't remember. Later, Quiz Cap. Have a good night.
Wow.
Yeah, but I think about after that little bit about the traintism, I should probably also be ending too, because I just remembered I have to finish the video. have to watch it to make sure nothing happened during rendering, and then I have to make some thumbnails real quick. So I hope everyone has a good rest of their night and also a good weekend. If you are a member of the channel, the video will be live sometime within the next hour, hopefully. But if you are just a normal subscriber, it'll be live for everyone else on Sunday. So have a good rest of your night, everyone, and I will see you all next time, hopefully. Goodbye.
Bye.